What's up, fight fans? Welcome to my channel. This is Johnny, and in today's video we're going to be going over the statistics that nobody mentions when talking about the last time Terrence Crawford and Israel Madrimov tasted defeat. Guys, I got to admit, as a nerd of the sport and as a fan of numbers, this video was fun to create. It allowed me to dig deep into the careers of both Bud and Madrimov. For Crawford, because he's older, I had to dig a little bit deeper. Madrimov, not as much. You know, he's had a short pro career, and what I found was I had to look far and wide to find the last time Terrence Crawford lost a fight. And the same thing with Madrimov. Neither one of these guys have been defeated in the pro ranks. We know Bud is 40-0. We know Madrimov is 10-0. We also know in less than 3 weeks, these guys are gonna meet up in LA for the 154 WBA title that Madrimov currently possesses. And after that fight, there's gonna be a lot of questions answered on the landscape of 154 pounds. So I wanted to do this video as a reminder to fight fans, real boxing fans, that all these fighters come from somewhere. Everybody has a story, everybody has a career path. And in this video, we're about to learn the last time both of these champions tasted defeat. What were you guys doing 17 years ago? For me, I had just moved to Los Angeles. I was 24 years old and the world was my oyster. For Bud Crawford, that was the last time he lost. It was over 6,000 days ago and it was in the amateurs. And I wanna talk a little bit about that defeat. Guys, as an amateur, Bud Crawford was 25-11. He only had 2 knockout victories as an amateur, and it's pretty interesting to see that he went from a guy in the amateurs who would win from decisions to a complete and terrifying knockout artist in the pro ranks. His last amateur fight took place August 23rd, 2007, in which he lost a points decision to Miguel Angel Gonzalez. So this is the guy who lives in infamy as the last man to defeat Bud Crawford. He had a pro career. He was 25-4 with 16 knockouts. He's from Cleveland, Ohio, and he hasn't fought since 2019. That fight took place at the George Brown Convention Center in Houston. That event took place on August 23rd, 2007. Gary Allen Russell Jr. was on that fight card. Danny Garcia also fought. He beat Jeremy Ryan, as well as Sean Porter defeating Dominic Wade. Now, 6,000 days ago was a long time, and we know what the amateur Bud Crawford turned into as a pro, a devastating knockout artist, 31 out of his 40 victories, 78% knockout to win ratio, and come August, he's looking to extend on those streaks, especially the having lost in over 6,000 days streak. Now let's take a closer look at Israel Madrimov. Guys, Madrimov had an amateur record of 79 wins with 18 losses. His last defeat took place on April 23rd, 2019 against a fighter named Tursunbay Kulakmet. Kulakmet had an amateur record of 57-16 and he's 7-1 in the pro ranks. This fight took place in Bangkok, Thailand, and Madrimov lost a majority decision in the 3rd round. We know that the Eastern Europeans have a higher standard for amateur pedigree. Some say that Madrimov had over 300 amateur career fights, but on BoxRec, I can only find what the fighters post. All that being said, both guys have never been beaten in the pro ranks. Madrimov last tasted defeat over 5 years ago, and Bud, it's been over 17 years ago. Come August, one of these guys are gonna leave pretty disappointed. Let me know who you're going for in the comment section below. Who's gonna continue with their winning ways? Terrence Crawford or Israel Madrimov?